Hello everybody, welcome back to the Greg K6EGG live stream. Give me just a few minutes and I'll be on the air. I think I nailed it that time. Nice to see you folks in here. I got 8 hours of sleep last night. Got a good workout in today. I'm all full of energy. I played FT8 15 meters and 10 meters all day long when I at least wasn't working out. Only 6 likes? Really? And Dakota, I'm going to put something in the chat here. Sorry about bringing up work, but I got to do this. So, not an 8-hour workout. About 2, if you include the sauna. I think the sauna is a workout. Some people say that's not a justified workout, but I would say it is. For me, it is. So real quick, a lot of people always ask me, what do I do for a living? And I try to explain, and Dakota totally understands because he's worked through the ranks. I set up microphones for TV. Is what I do. And I've said it in the past. Someone here, Dallas Taylor, I believe how you say it. I sent this to Sean already, so he already watched it. I don't want to play the video here and mess his thunder up. I'm going to put this link in here. This pretty much explains a minor detail of what I do for a living. And in a 5-10 minute video, actually, this is almost 15-minute video. So I'm going to put this in the chat. For those of you who don't know, I traveled. I guess I was the part of we call it core crew. I worked on the NBA on TNT I think I traveled for 15 years. I pretty much did every single Tuesday and Friday night game, mainly the East Coast. We were the first to wire up referees wirelessly. We were the first to put coach mics on. As far as I understand, I know the referee was, because I remember I was like, "What? We got to put a wireless lav on the referee?" Because I was dealing with the RF at the time. Anyways, I did that, and this is actually now, because that was in the past. I haven't done that. I haven't traveled for over 10 years, or at least on a normal basis. This video is particularly if you watch baseball, and actually it's on right now. Apple TV airs on Friday nights baseball, and this particular fellow, I actually met him yesterday of all things. I'd never met him before. We do work in a small business. Everybody either knows somebody or knows of somebody, so we all kind of know everybody. As far as I'm concerned, because everybody, what do they call it? The second power of a person or whatever. I can't remember. Anyways, Apple TV was setting up yesterday over at Dodger Stadium where I was at, and the other local A2 that I was working with is on the show today. He was giving the local recon of the stadium, and he walked by. I'm like, that guy looks familiar. And I didn't say anything. I met him, quick. I think I mentioned something about the visit booth where I was in, and that was about it. And then I go, hey, that's the guy that was in the video. So anyways, this video, check it out after the live stream, or put it in your favorites to watch it later, or save it for later, because I'm on live right now. It shows a real basic version of what I do. If you watch a sporting event, I'm one of the people that make it so you guys can hear everything, and make it so the announcers communicate, so you can hear stuff on the court, grass, field, whatever. I'm the guy that if you see the microphone, wireless microphone on the air and it doesn't work, they used to yell. Now they just like, okay, well, it happens. We try to avoid that at all costs. And the microphone breaks up. Sometimes stuff happens. Pulling your chin. Yeah, check that. Yeah, check that out. It's pretty interesting because I have and probably Dakota could attest to this. It's kind of hard to explain what we do because people just think we just sit around. There's a lot of validity. We do sit around a lot, but a lot of we got to make sure everything's going good. And if we are working a lot, that means something's not going very well. It's like a firefighter. I love firefighters. I don't want them working all the time. I don't want them there when I need it. I have not, because I have not reached my 250 likes on that one live stream, so I'll have to do it another day. But Matt, if you just jump in there, I put a link in there of kind of what I do for a living. It's not me, it's somebody else that's in that video. But I do basically the same job. So hope everybody's Friday's doing good. A rare Friday night off for me. What antenna was I using the other day? I was using the JNC radio. I'll pull that. You mean for my POTA? I'm guessing. I'll put that in the. I was looking for you on POTA spots, by the way, Tim. I didn't see at the time where you're at. And this was from Neil N6VHF. I'm going to put this in the chat. I should have been more prepared. Oh, no. Oh, the antenna I was going to buy? It's the loop antenna. So if you guys want to see that, it's this one. Of course, when I'm working, only 6 left. Someone bought one. Yeah, so this is the one I'll buy for 250 likes. I don't know if Sam or Seth are going to be in here. I think Hamstick's probably still sleeping right now. I think it's about, I don't know, 6 in the morning. Cam, I don't know about that. Let me be 100% honest with you. I'm still on 10 meters, believe it or not, and we're 10 meter gray line right now. It's just about 4 minutes till 7 p.m. here in Southern California. See, I thought this line was going the other direction, and I was meaning we're past the equinox, but I guess that's not. I guess that's not till next week. My wife informed me of that. I'm only putting out 74 watts. You know what? Someone's mowing their lawn right now outside. I'm going to sneeze, so I'm just like waiting here to talk. It's going to come out anytime now. Maybe not. All right. It is. It probably makes, it could, Depends on what they're mowing on, but it could make some noise. Is that the one I think that's the one he smoked, right? Like it literally smoked. That's awesome. I like when people do that stuff. Snow cones is walking. I should walk off the Sizzler I had in the all-you-can-eat salad bar and all-you-can-eat dessert bar. I think I hit the all-you-can-eat dessert bar up more than the all-you-can-eat salad bar. That's beautiful. That's something I would do. So anybody, I don't think Colin's in here. Anybody in Southeast Asia, maybe? It looks like I'm making it into where is this at? India? No, India's to the left more. I'm making it into somewhere I don't normally make it. Is China? Thailand. I'm making it into Thailand right here. Wow. Wish Hamstick was up. It's light over there, so it's past 6 a.m. I don't want to text him and wake him up. He texted me at like 5 this morning. Sizzler is still around. There is one about a mile or 2 miles from our house, and it tastes delicious. What's going on? Nice to see you in there. Welcome to the Greg K6EGG live stream tonight here. Southern California, about 5 till 7 o'clock. Still hot and muggy. We got some rain the other day, by the way. I don't know if you were watching the Weather Channel thing before I came on. Wonder if it's still there. I know a lot of them closed during COVID. Man, the bands have been good. I'm hoping this stays good for 20 meters because in about an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, they'll be in gray line into Eastern Europe. And it'll be Saturday morning there, so maybe some folks will be off. See, I love that kind of weather, dude. I talked to my buddy in Vegas, and they got it yesterday, I think. It was this November, and it was still there. Good. I love that's the all you can eat soft serve. If I ever win the lottery and buy I told my wife I'm buying a soft serve machine. I know that sounds bad, but man, it tastes good. They have at work. They have all you can eat soft serve. Oh, I could probably work you right now in 10 meters because I'm being heard in Thailand, and you're probably 500 miles away. Throw your antenna out the window. Tim, I was going to ask you something, and I totally spaced. Oops. Sounds like Hamstick may have been partying last night. So it's his Saturday morning, so it was Friday for him. I will be on voice here in a little bit. The sun is going down. Obviously, you see that. Once the United States actually once it gets dark where Matt is at up in Washington State, I'll probably go get on 20 meters because that's when the noise usually goes down for me. I'm listening. This will put you to sleep. I could just go. I don't know if you guys are listening in stereo, but that should have changed the audio for you. Hello there, VE3 DAC. Nice to see you in there. Everything is going well. Had a good day. Had a good day off. I don't think actually I have Monday off too. So I like doing Friday night streams. Friday seems to be good. Saturdays are hit and miss. Last Saturday was very weak. So everybody, this is my Sunday night actually. And Sunday night I'll be on, but I'll probably be on later. I am off, like I said, on Monday. So I'll be on Monday night as well. After I'm actually going to dinner with my parents. Hopefully. Isn't that wild if you're wearing headphones? See, sometimes I go and I mess with the guys in Sonobus. Hold on, let me see here. My mug's in the way here. I'll get rid of it. And I can pan off right here when I'm sending the Sonobus here. Let me show you where Sonobus is here. So if you look at the two green lines there on the right that are going up and down, check, check. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can go left only, right only, both. And I do it by changing this right here. So I'll pan this to the left. So that will be channel 1. Pan this to the right. That will be channel 2. Straight up center unity is on straight up for both. And this will be on for the send into the feed there. And this is a pre-post. So I have it set for post. So when I bring this fader down, they don't hear anything. I have some privacy. If I set it to pre, they'll hear me no matter what. So that's how, oops. I was going to hit this button here and then go back over to here. All right. $10 meters is still very much alive here. Please don't roll a Tesla. Rolling a Tesla? What? I like my Tesla rolling. I love, you know what? After driving, I drove a rental car for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever it was, 3 weeks. Man, I like the way my car rides. It's so simple having one little tiny screen. So I got Nevada in. That's very weird to be short and long like this. I don't think, do I have him on 10 meters? I don't have him on 10 meter FT8. It's Doctor there from friend of the channel, by the way. I used to have a Model S. I liked a lot of things about the Model S. And I don't like, then I have a lot of things I don't like about the Model S. One thing I didn't like about the Model S, it was very wide in the back, like a big butt. So it was kind of hard to turn. And to add insult, at the time, I had a yoke. So I couldn't steer over the wheel. So it was very difficult in a small parking lot. But I loved that. That thing drove so nice on the highway. And in traffic, it was just like, no fatigue. I was sitting in traffic for 2 hours, almost zero fatigue. Which year did you get? And if you got something past 2001 or 2002, man, when those motors spool, it's just like a nice rumbling. Those actually ride a little bit smoother than the one I had. A rocket, instant torque. You're almost as fast as a Porsche. You're almost, oops. I heard myself again, didn't I? Yeah, you got the old school one. I don't think I'm going to go to 80 tonight. Ooh, there's a POTA in there. Oh, I'm getting Bill or William or Doctor. Doctor. Maybe he'll be in the chat. Yeah, you don't even need it to be that fast. I remember, and I know this isn't a car channel. I remember my dad, we drove it to an air show, Point Magoo, which is just under south of Santa Barbara. It was over a 100-mile drive. It was past Ventura. Anyways, he was Mr. Anti-electric car. He's like, oh, these things are like mopeds and blah, 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 blah. They're not that fast. And I go, okay. You want to see how fast it goes? Oh, yeah. I go, well, you want me to turn everything on? Keep in mind, my dad at the time was 79, right? And I go, you sure? He's like, yes, give it to me. Okay. So we get to the on-ramp of Mountain on the 60 freeway, which is an uphill. And I go, you sure? One last time. And he just looks at me. I'm like, okay. and I pound it. I'm in launch mode, the whole 9 yards, where it kind of like moves the car down and stuff. And we get to about 75, and I look over. I go, "You done yet?" He's like, "Okay, it's fast." He's like, "All right." And the other thing I do is, even with my 3, I don't have a performance. I just have the regular all-wheel drive one, and it's like not even close to as fast as my S was. I would say, "Hey, can you open up my glove compartment there in front of you?" So they'll bend over and try to open it, and like looking for the switch to open it, and I just gun it, pop, and it just. It's great. I love it. Yeah, we were just talking about you. I was like, the doctor's here. It's weird to have 10 meters short and long at the same time. And I think this is our first contact on FT8 on 10 meters. Looks like I had you on FT4 on 10 meters. I don't have any RFI problems. And Gray Man, I don't have my tuner on at the moment, so I'm not going to be able to go to 10. 12, pardon me. I thought I had you on 10 meter FT4. N4 NJJ, right? Yeah, so I have you on FT4, so I just got you on FT8. So good. I got you in another mode, sort of, kind of, not really. It's weird. It's weird. I've never seen 10 short and long at the same time. And that, what is this right here? Thailand? Indonesia coming in. So not too far away from where Hamstick Eric's at. Hamstick, stick your antenna out the window. It's tariff, though. I'm amazed they have ham radio there. Being communist and all. I don't think mine was like a I don't think mine was cheetah. I think that was the plaid. I know it went down. Maybe it was. I don't know. But I had to get it. There's a different mode that I can get it in. Launch mode that does it everything. It won't let you. I mean, it will let you launch, but it will tell you when it's ready. So you hold the brake and the accelerator all the way down at the same time, and it's weird. And you let go, and it's just like the first couple times, I almost made myself sick. And people are going, "You really getting car sick?" I'm like, it's not like a car sick. It's just like you feel it in your chest. It's an incredible feeling. They are. I test drove a plaid, and they let me. It was open. I can go up to 150 in that thing, and I did. I thought they were going to have it governed. There's a stretch of highway here. If anybody is in here from the Southern California area, called the 71, which is by my house. It's brand new, relatively speaking. It's under 20 years old, and it's like really smooth right now. And 5 years ago, when I test drove it, or 4 years ago, I picked it up in Brea, and I just did a big loop. I went around the 57 north to 60 to 71, and on the 71 south, it's like about 8 miles. I gunned it as hard as I could, and I didn't feel like I was going that fast. It was amazingly smooth and quiet. So I had it they said I can have it for like 4 hours. In all reality, I think I just drove it for like an hour. That was enough. I was like, this car's amazing. Don't worry, I'll be on radio. Well, I'm on radio right now. So don't be hating. I was just browsing. That's pretty darn good. How many miles did it have on it? And did you get free super? I think they were done with free supercharging if it was 2020, I think you said. Colin's not awake yet. So Indonesia and Thailand. Thailand. Oh, it does have FSD? FSD on the newer model. I only drove the Model Y. Yeah, the new Model Y, and the FSD is like 100 times better than it is on my Model 3. Like sometimes I feel like I have to grab the wheel, my 3, and the Model Y, it was more scary. And Mr. Doctor, you're still minus 22 to me. I'm going to go to 15 here. And the reason being, because Eastern Europe is coming in the gray line. And I wonder if those folks will come in. So let's sit here and wait here for a minute. That's a hardware 3 car? I thought it was hardware 2. Does yours have the air suspension in it? This might be a new county. Nope. Anybody posted on Discord? Look at it. I posted this morning at 9:30. FT8, sorry, 15 meter FT8 is off the hook right now. And it was going nuts earlier, guys. I'm seeing very similar stuff that I was seeing on 10 meters. I was really hoping I would see some Eastern Europe in, so we'll wait here. Because we're both gray lines. Sometimes we'll get like weird, like Middle Eastern countries this time of night. Yeah, I did on 30 a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, isn't that something? I just wish I think you have a lower. What's your range? Your real world range on that thing. Because my S, when I had it, it was like 425 or something ridiculous. I can make it to Vegas, and then like I would drive back to state line and still have a little bit left. I hope you got yourself a 50 amp charger at your house. That would be a game changer. I'm seeing looks like northeastern Canada. So you know how it goes. I know it's actually, you know what? A lot of people disagree with me, but that Ioniq 5, that's pretty close to a Model 3 as far as feel. I was on the fence of getting that. And if I had to get anything else other than a Tesla, I'd probably get that. Wow, look at this opening up. Anybody know how the voice version of 15 meters is right now? Because it is going crazy with a DX here. Wow. I'm making it into Canada and stuff, and I'm making it in Australia, New Zealand, Asia, China, Japan, China. See the tariff line right here? That's the tariff line right there. Sorry, bad joke. That's where all the bell fangs come from. Haven't driven one yet, but they do seem pretty good. Kind of list after. Yeah, Hyundai is not bad. I drove my friend Darren's car, and I was like, I drove it like a week before I bought my 3. Because I had to get rid of my S because of the insurance. And I'm like, this is very close to what I want. And see, the other thing is, I like CarPlay, and they don't have CarPlay available on Tesla. It sucks. But they have a lot of streaming apps. I'm used to it, but man, I don't know. You get it. Where is this? What's going on, dude? You back home yet? Oops, sorry. You back home yet? Sweet. I might be out in Vegas next week. Not next week, the week after. I had a couple job opportunities, and I don't know. One of them was actually in Seattle, of all places. The thing I really like about the Teslas, though, and you hear people like, oh, you're a fanboy, this and that. My car has gotten better since I bought it. Like, there are better things on it. That doesn't happen. I had a Chevy Volt, great car, but it got dated. I have a 3-year-old car. It feels like it's brand new. Correct. Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking at. And the insurance is a lot cheaper on the Ioniq 5. Yeah, I talked to somebody out there yesterday. Oops. I hear you. I get you. It's not for everybody. I've always preached that. If you live in an apartment or you want to drive somewhere where it's, you don't have to worry about charging, then it's not for you. Don't get it. Trust me. I get it. Oof. Everybody I know that bought the Bolt, and I don't know if you were here when I actually talked to two of the designers of that Bolt at an auto show when they revealed it. And I was like, what did he do? They should have made the Volt all electric, and they would have sold 3 times as many of those as they did when they were gas. It rides like garbage. I didn't even ride in it then at that point, but I have ridden in Bolts before. And I'm like, nobody in Sonobus tonight. Quiet night tonight here in Southern California. Terry, they make those up in Canada, if I'm correct, right? Right by Windsor, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. So is anybody on 15-meter voice, or at least check it out? Because I don't want to like lose anything here, but it looks like it's off the hook right now. Absolutely loving it. Oops. Cut my processing off there. I had a 1999 Ford Mustang. The 50th anniversary, I want to say. 45th, maybe? Yeah, it was good about 20 minutes ago. And it started dying as I moved to 15. Oh, interesting. I thought they were made up there. Oops. We'll see what's going on here on voice here momentarily. Sun's almost completely gone. I still see a little bit peeking through. We'll see here. What's going on? Like I said, did anybody jump on 15-meter voice at all recently in the last 10 minutes? Love to get a signal report. Looks like it's still pretty long. You don't see anything on voice, Terry, huh? Be straight to 20 then. Tim, what band did you activate when you went on right now? Or an hour ago, whatever it was. Ooh. Feels like my brain right there, all fuzzy today. $20? Did you get enough for an activation? I wish I was off tomorrow. I'd go to Chino Hill State Park tomorrow. Interesting, in Chicago. I thought they were built in Canada. Good thing I muted it. You're not wrong. My wife's RAV4 was like made in Kentucky somewhere. Like they gave us like a tracking thing. And then we knew what train it was on and stuff. It's like the train made it across in like 3 days. I thought it was going to take like a week. Like 3 days. I was like, whoa. I thought trains moved a lot slower than that, but I guess not. Guess they're pretty much going 24 hours a day. On voice? Did I ever set you up with Pisano Bus password? Nice. I can send it to you right now if you're interested. Hey, Dana, what's up, dude? I don't know. Dude, I'm going to send something to you, Dana. This is what I do for a living. It's only like 10-minute video. So hard to explain. I thought I sent this to you, but I knew I was going to send it to somebody else. All right, I'm going to bail out of this. Twenty looks like I see voices. I just text you, Dana. I see voices. So I heard a POTA on 227.
Yeah, so
No, different guy.
maybe someday I will drive to Alabama again.
You got Russia.
Like next year or something. I will be.
I think. Oh, either that, it's this guy from Washington.
Go to the Birmingham city.
I think that's that guy in Washington I talked to.
There, so I have to visit them again. But anyway, 73 to George from Washington State.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
7 Bravo
Vladimir?
Romeo.
He was very nice. He was actually the guy I was talking to when I
have experienced yourself. I've tried all kinds of
when I added in my AFX compeller or Dominator 2. And this is how it sounds like before it hits air. I know I have the fader open that I would use for, I know it sounds horrible, huh? The fader that I would use to send to the aux to the radio. So see, it sounds like really high pitch, a little bit delayed.
Yeah, I know you're new.
Not very good sounding. At least not to the, well, to the radio it sounds good because it excites the frequencies that are good for sideband.
Tennessee, and then we're loading into it, and I'm just getting out to kind of reset things up, and you have such great audio. You might be able to tell me if this sounds like it's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I think I'm starting to lose the East Coast because the QSB is it's crazy. Let me see. I see the BZ has really dropped, so. When it comes down to it, you're anywhere from a 5.3 to a 5.5. I see we have worked, just over a year ago, back on 8/12 of 2024.
Voice sounds familiar.
Back to you from Ed, KW7EET.
KW7EET, K12C. Well, if the band is dropping out on you, then you probably can't tell whether it's a good...
Check. 1, 2. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use.
Sounds so much different in my ear with this compeller on, or Dominator on.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Someone pop on here. That's it? That's all you got? Just a 5.8? Jump in, say hi.
I thought I heard somebody in there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Whiskey X-ray 1 Delta.
Whiskey X-ray 1 Delta. You're 5'9". Good to hear you in here, BJ.
Hey, Greg, I got the message that you were going live, so I figured I'd test this new setup out. I told you.
Mono.
A 705 with a 100-watt amplifier. It's a P8 so that's hooked up, and I'm using my iPhone with SDR control, sitting laying on my bed right now.
You kind of dipped in and out there. I'm probably doing the same to you. Yeah, it sounds like you're running your SDR control on your 705, hanging out in your bed. Hopefully watching a live stream. But I got you in a logbook. If you're still there, I appreciate the contact all the way from across the country in the great state of Maine. 7-3.
But yeah, I'll catch you on the stream there. I'll be hanging out for a bit. Good luck. 7-3.
Yeah, you came up that time probably to a 5.3. You were 5'9" at first, but appreciate the contact once again, and I have you in the logbook. 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles by about 40 miles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Is Kilo Echo 2 Foxtrot Alpha Delta, King Edward 2 Frank Alpha.
Lake George, Southern Adirondack Mountain. Hello there.
Is that Kilo Echo to Foxtrot Alpha Delta?
That is correct. And with two pineapple dogs. My name is Chris. Hello there.
Hey, Chris. This is Greg in Chino, California, and you're about a 5.5 and going up to a 5.9. Good signal. It's good making some coast-to-coast contacts here tonight here in 20 meters.
Yeah, roger that. I'm doing 100 watts on a 7610. I've got a ZS6 PKW antenna, 40 feet above the ground, center-fed ladder line, no balance, straight no chaser, and I seem to get good results out of it, so I'm really happy. I sold $60.
You faded right at the end. No balun. That's interesting. Yeah, you had a good signal there. The band must be going up and down. The last contact I had with Maine just kind of dropped at the end. But yeah, you got a good signal coming into Southern California. Got 7610. LMR, I'm doing 100 watts on it. LMR 600 to my infed half-wave antenna, about, 34 feet or so in inverted V situation. A lot of outboarded audio as well.
Yeah, okay, inverted V. Yeah, that's interesting. My nephew Mike down in Allentown, PA, he uses an end-fed half-wave, and sometimes he experiments with it as an inverted V. It works good, but those end-feds seem to have a little bit more noise on them than the center-fed dipole. I'm a center-fed dipole fan, totally 100% over.
I do agree with you. I do have a bunch of noise. I'm over S5 right now, peaking. Usually I'm on 40 meters. It's close to S8, so I definitely agree with the noise, although it's a lot of it induced in my area. But good signal, once again, into Chino, California, KE2 FAD 73. I'm going to see if I can get a couple more here from Chino.
For the QSO, I'm still booting up and getting my internet. To our website in a couple of minutes there, and 73 for the QSO, and good luck.
Copy that, and I also have your logbook 73. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ 20 meters. Alpha India 7 Uniform Delta, is that correct? Alpha India. And is that Chris up in Oregon? Kind of you sound like you went into my noise floor there, but I have you in my logbook, Alpha India 7 Uniform Delta. You were a 5.9, and you dropped, the band's going probably short to long right now. 73, Chris, thank you. Got you in the logbook. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. My computer's freezing up, so that's why I'm stalling. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, calling CQ 20 meters.
Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey X-Ray Kilo.
Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey Zulu Kilo?
X-Ray Kilo.
All right, let's see if I can read this one back to you. If it's Daniel, Kilo Echo 8 Whiskey X-Ray Kilo.
1 second.
You're about a 5.5 to a 5.1. The band's kind of going in and out tonight, but at first you had a good signal. I apologize for the messing up your call sign there. It looks like we made a contact just a couple days ago, too.
Yeah, we did. I was just checking to see if I can get through. We got a 5.9 coming out there.
Copy that, 5.9. I appreciate the contact, and 7.3 from Chino.
7-3.
You in here, Tim?
I am.
Sounds good, huh?
I'm getting some latency.
Latency?
Yeah. It's probably me. I'm going to look at my router and see where I'm at.
Yeah, it looks like I see myself coming back from your... Yeah, I see it like going in and out. And look on the meter there.
You're not hearing yourself back through, are you?
I was just momentarily. Right when you came on, I was like, hey, thought I heard myself. I don't now.
I mean, I've got earbuds in, but I'm on a Shure mic.
Sounds good. Sound really good.
Yeah.
Hang here for a second.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
What latency you're referring to? Like, what's your reference of latency?
I don't know. I'm just reading what's on the thing here. So,
I see 89. I see 85, and up 150, down 161. That's really good. Jitter buffer's a little on the high side, a little over 100. Maybe
yeah,
are you on Wi-Fi?
So if I'm reading this right, it's like 170, 180 up.
Yeah, that's not
down.
That's not bad.
Ping rates at 100 and some.
That's pretty good.
Milliseconds.
No, I see.
Dude, I'm used to it like sub 3 milliseconds.
For what?
So a little choppy for me.
For what?
Well, the stuff that I do at work.
For you send audio back and forth?
Among other things. Video.
For free, this isn't bad, though. Data. Colin, you missed me on 15 meters. Goodbye.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. K6EGG calling CQ 20 meters.
I have no idea why I just said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Are you piping me out over the stream? Or?
Yeah, you're on.
Hey, Greg,
Hold on.
Signal here in Toronto, V3 NSC, I'll copy.
Who was that again? I'm sorry.
Hey, Greg, Victor Echo 3, November, Sierra Victor, I'll copy.
You're 5'9", man. Good signal into California tonight, Terry.
Yeah, I think I lost you, Greg. I had you there at a restaurant for a minute, and now you're faded out.
Oh, I still have you. I don't know if you hear me, but good signal here into Southern California tonight, outside of Los Angeles.
Okay, I caught you that time with the bands up and down for sure. Okay, anyways, I'll be back watching the stream there. Thanks, Greg. Take care.
Copy that. Good to get you in the logbook tonight. It's nice to see the band is not that bad tonight.
Not bad at all.
Copy that. 7-3.
Are you Wi-Fi right now, or directly? Or are you into you're into a Cat 5 or 6, whatever?
I'm Wi-Fi, but I'm 8 feet from the thing.
That adds actually a lot of jitter buffer, up to like 25 milliseconds. Just to let you know. I don't think it would add a little bit to the ping, but not too bad. That's probably only about 3 or 4 milliseconds.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf.
All right, well, you made it to an S9 that time, Greg. K0MAD.
All right, good. I'm liking this Dominator, too. It sounds so much different in my headset.
Yeah, you can tell it really averages the audio because you just stay on an S9. You don't really have much needle deflection.
So it's basically putting everything up on a shelf, huh?
That's what it looks like. And these aren't peak reading meters either, so yeah, it compresses it pretty good and even.
I like multi-band compressors. They're my friend. Well, I appreciate the contact. Is your SDR up and running still?
No, when I'm transmitting, I can't leave it running. It'll burn it up.
That's what I was going to ask you. Have you any filtering on it for that?
Nope, I mean, it's up and going, but the antenna's disconnected.
Copy that. Well, I appreciate the contact over there from Missouri. It's always good to know that I'm making it into there.
All right, well, you got to get up 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do an early shift POTA on 40 meters.
I don't know if I'm going to get up tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow night. I don't know if I'm going to wake up early, to be honest with you.
Yeah, what kind of a ham radio operator are you?
A lazy one.
Yeah, same here. All right, sounded good. K0AMA.
Hey, if you want to put in what park and everything you're at in the chat, feel free. 73, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Kilo 7 Uniform Alpha Papa.
Oh, Matt, good signal down here. No doubt about it.
I'm looking at my screen right now for YouTube, and it looks like I'm about just shy of 20 over.
Yep, good audio tonight here. Everything sound okay on my side?
Oh yeah, you sound great. I can definitely hear it where you have the higher highs. You know, where you kind of showed it on the stream where you remove the filter. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, it sounds good for good DX sound. You know.
Good. I'm trying to find an equal place I can be for both and not have to keep changing everything. But I should have added this Dominator Apex 2 in months ago. I had it staring at me, and it was actually ready to go. I just had to plug in 2 things.
Thanks. Well, it's doing well for you. Keep it up. Anyway, I'll let you get some more contacts. I just wanted to shout out Whiskey Echo 4 Delta X-Ray, Week 4 DX. We're going to be doing the Washington QSO party tomorrow in Skamania, Washington. It's a weird county kind of. We're doing it with this guy that does it every year and kind of wins in that county every year. So I can't wait to be doing that tomorrow.
Copy that. What time are you starting up?
9 a.m. PST.
9 a.m. Best time, West Coast time. Copy that. (7-3) from Chino.
All right, man. 73. Have a good one.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ 20 meters. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ 20 meters. Anybody else out there?
November 7 Uniform Alpha Tango.
Dana, I can't believe I can hear you.
You were coming in here with a solid F9 tonight. F59 tonight.
Yeah, copy that. I'm going to give you a 5.5, and it's mainly because we're so close. What antenna are you using there right now?
My K5.
K5, you said?
Roger.
Copy that. I don't think I've talked to you since I changed my audio path, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better.
Sounds really good, and the gentleman before you, he sent me an S22 on my vertical.
Yeah, he's got a crazy good signal coming in here tonight. Good audio, too.
Give me a lot, but it's so far away for our distance. Here's what he's 73, my friend. There's 7 Yaesu.
Copy that, Dana. I'll be going by your house on Tuesday, so 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ 20 meters. I just made a contact all the way over in Chino Hills, 2 miles away. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf called CQ 20 meters.
I think.
Greg?
Say again?
40 meters?
Not yet.
All right, well, I got the kilowatt on the 40 and the double it up, so let me know. K7 UAP.
Okay, just follow along. It looks like 20 still happening. I'm surprised no one's calling me back. I think Terry's still hearing me in Ontario. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
Tim, you know that you were one of the only people that like got in a Sonobus and had it set up correctly, like right away.
Yeah. Never used it before, but
you figured it out. You're sending me basically a mix minus or whatever your mic is. You sound good.
Thank you. I can throw a little delay in if you want, maybe.
No, I don't like delays. Delays are bad.
Little reverb.
No, I'm good. They have all that in there, I believe. So this is mainly for like bands playing together in remote places.
Yeah.
So sometimes what happens, normally happens with Wi-Fi. So you'll see the latency on the right side underneath your pan, I believe. You'll see that jump, and sometimes you'll have to hit that little arrow that's next to that latency. And it will reset it. So,
looks like 238 up, 178 down with 82 milliseconds ping time. But so I'm not running consumer stuff in the house. So I'm at Wi-Fi 6. I've got a 2.4 gig link between my Mac and my access point. So I'm running network speed over wireless.
When you do a speed test, do you notice any ping time difference? Because I see it floating around quite a bit.
That's solid for me.
You're jumping between 80 and
stuff they put in stadiums.
The Cisco stuff? Or you don't want to say?
Yeah.
Stuff that I would use at work.
It's the stuff you'd use at work, yes.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
My router is probably about as prosumer as that you can get. I have the Netgear or whatever, 900 series or whatever it is.
How do I turn the monitor up in this thing?
Top right.
So I've got you in my AirPods.
Wireless?
Yeah, of course they're wireless. But I'm using the Shure mic.
So I could screw with you and just like do this sort of stuff.
Yep.
And bug you. Yeah. Left, right, right.
That doesn't bother me.
I make Seth almost sick. He's like, stop that. Error correction slows it down. Yeah.
I am a professional.
My network skills are limited to smaller stuff, but I think I'm pretty dialed in for my capability of what I'm doing. This is a pretty cool program. It's basically like a free version of Unity Direct. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's like a intercom / audio sending IP stuff over. Get over 2 gigs. I think I get over a gig on mine Wi-Fi. Let's see if anybody else. Do you have fiber at your house?
I am still on cable.
I'm sorry,
but yeah, tell me about it. So
that
I get like 1.27 down, 1 gig with it's like 40 megs up. It's the asynchronous.
I think Eric has you beat where he's at though. He's popping in here. Eric, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's all the way over in. I keep on forgetting. I keep on thinking Thailand, Singapore. And his latency, actually tonight it's a little bit, ping time's a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm not on the 10 gig connection. I'm only on 1 gig, so
well,
that's like poverty.
You not home right now?
No, I'm home.
Oh, You on Wi-Fi or?
No. No, it's just the 10 gig gives me, it's separated out on the fiber box. I get a different IP range on the 10 gig versus the 1 gig. So if I'm plugged into the 10 gig, I can't talk to the other stuff on my network. Well, I can, but I have to use something to bridge the two, and it's a mess.
Are you whispering? You sound different than you did the other day when we were working on this.
No.
I don't know. Tim, what do you think? Seems quiet to you?
I got to figure out how to get the volume up in my AirPods.
I mean, I have the gain turned down to what we set the other day.
Huh. Sound lower. Let me see if I get a couple more contacts here on 20 before I move to 40.
Yeah, I moved the gain up. Is that
there
better?
You go.
Yeah, this is where it was the other day.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I was just really loud the other day.
Yeah, maybe.
Actually, I'm still 5 dB lower than the default setting.
It seems like the ping time is slower on this versus the 10 gig. That shouldn't matter, though.
No, it shouldn't.
All right, let me get some 20 meter, folks.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. All right, looks like the band is dying too. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of LA. Ending in Yankee, try again. Whiskey Yankee 6 Yankee? Well, your 10 watts in the wire is doing pretty good. I'm going to give you a 5-1 from Chino, California. And actually, we haven't talked. My buddy actually lives in Edmond, Oklahoma. So good to hear you in here. Probably not too far away from me, but that's in Cerritos or Cypress or something like that. I live, 20 minutes away from that or so. And I got your YouTube page up as well. I'm going to subscribe to.
Cool, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm just trying to get in contact with my main rig back. And, back when you run at 10 watts, it's like it's a little celebration.
Yeah, it's not that bad. So good job on the 10 watts. And just to let you know, I don't know if you are watching on YouTube, but I'm live on YouTube as well with a link in my QRZ profile. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Copy that. Jump in the chat and say hello, too. 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters. The Charlie Echo 3, did I hear that correctly?
Okay, Charlie Echo 3, Charlie Lima, Florida. Charlie Echo 3, Charlie Lima, Florida. Roger.
Charlie Echo 3, Charlie Lima, Florida. You're a 5-9 into Chino, California, which is the southern part of California tonight. Thank you for, appreciate the contact all the way down there from Chile.
Okay, please confirm your call sign and have Kilo 6 Echo Golf. Roger.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Roger. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Greg, nice to meet you, and your signal report is 5-4. Thank you for the contact, Greg. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Charlie Echo 3, Charlie Lima, Florida. 73, and good year.
Copy that. I appreciate it. Good DX from all the way from California. And 7-3.
73. 73 for the contact.
Norway 6 Tango Victor Victor, is that correct? Norway 3 Tango Victor Victor, is that correct? Copy the 5353 in Pennsylvania. You're about a 5-1. You dropped to a 5-1 here in Southern California. I appreciate the contact over there from Pennsylvania tonight. I appreciate it, and I appreciate our first. I believe this is our first contact here. Yeah, this is our first contact. I appreciate it, and thanks for getting on the air tonight.
No problem.
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ for 20 meters. Once again, CQ 20 meters. Ending in Lima. Was it Lima Yankee Hotel? Ending in Lima Yankee Hotel. Ending in Lima Yankee Hotel. Try again.
November 1, Radio Yankee Hotel.
Okay, I got the November 1. Is it Mary, Florida Hotel?
Negative. November 1, Radio Yokohama, Honolulu. Radio Yankee.
Here we go, John. November 1, Romeo, Radio Yankee Hotel. You're going from I can't even talk. You're between a 5-5 and a 5-1 here in the Southern California tonight.
Yeah, very tough copy here. Very tough. We just took a big
I copied the 5-1 and you kind of dropped a little bit, but enough for a copy and enough for the logbook, John. I appreciate you for being patient here. 7-3 from Southern California and Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
that time, but yeah,
7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. Also live streaming on YouTube with a link in my QRZ profile. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California and southern part of California. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters. I heard a Sierra in there. Try again. I got Sierra Tango X-ray. Try again. Okay, got that time. You're coming up there, Todd. Kilo 0 Sierra Tango X-Ray. I'm going to give you a 5-3 that time. 5-3 from Southern California.
QSO, I have you about a 5-5 in the Southern Kansas.
Copy the 5-5 into Southern Kansas. I appreciate it.
Hey, Terry, there goes a guy you heard. There's a guy you heard in Oklahoma, QRP, in Canada. So,
copy that 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters from Chino, California.
Man, the band is weird tonight. It's like people fade in and disappear.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters from Chino, California, about 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters from Chino, California.
Sucks. I know I'm making it across the United States. Tim, are you hearing me, or you even have your radio on?
Oh, I can go take a look. Yeah.
All the way over in the great state of Indiana, home of many Steak and Shake restaurants.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters from Chino, California.
They get rid of them?
Yeah, so they're based in Indianapolis, but they have not been doing too good over the years.
They've changed. They got a little ghetto the last one I went to. At least the one I went to in Florida. I've been to that one in downtown Indianapolis many a times.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, I've been in it when I got robbed.
Par for the course.
Yeah.
You should go to St. Elmo's Steakhouse across the street. That's a really nice one.
I've been there many a times too. The friends love the
shrimp
cocktails. Yeah. I don't eat shrimp, but they love it. The steaks are good too.
Just put some of the cocktail sauce on a cracker or something. Yeah.
1 second.
That's someone calling Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Try again. Okay, was there someone calling Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf? You were right in with my noise floor. Try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters.
Something ending in America.
Something ending in America. Try again. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf in Chino, California, United States. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf, called CQ, 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Germany, calling CQ, 20 meters. The Kilo Juliet 5 Lima Papa Lima, is that correct?
Roger. That America station you were hearing is a Russian station, Romeo Juliet.
Yeah, he was fading in and out, and then I didn't hear him the last minute or so I didn't know if he was still going.
Roger. Yes, but I just came back on and heard you guys both calling CQ.
All right, well, copy that. Appreciate it. They're from Arkansas. I have you in my logbook for the first time, too, so I appreciate the contact.
Roger. I never had you again.
And you drove right into my, I'm getting some noise right now on 288 now. It seemed to breeze in, but I appreciate the contact, 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
So I'm probably making some DX, but nobody's listening. Nobody has their ears on where my signal is landing on this earth. Look at the band though tonight. It looks pretty good. I want to make some more DX.
In the waterfall.
What's that?
So I saw you in the waterfall just a few minutes ago, and then it's just dropped out again.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's weird. Like the guy from Connecticut came in like 5.5 and then poof. But made Maine today, which is rare.
You see the signal up at like 293.
I see a little bit of deflection, not much.
Oh yeah, it's a huge signal for me.
There's something right around 270-ish. 288. So I'm on 288.
I have a little bit of more arrangement to it.
That guy has a good signal. 288.
So, I ended up working from the park 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. So whatever that is, 11 something, whatever GMT. I worked from Spain all the way out to, and the last contact I got was Mount St. Helens Park. It was there. What's his name? K6EGG. Traveling ham.
Yeah. Was he recording by chance?
I don't know.
Always got to record. You never know what you can get.
Yeah, of course.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters. I'm going to do it 2 more times here. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf called CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
FU.
Station calling Kilo 6 Golf Golf. Try again. Hey, can you try again? I got a little bit of noise. You're dipping right below it. Try again.
That sucks. Can anybody else hear that guy?
All right. Try one more last time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. I think there's a station call me back. Try again.
I heard it.
I heard a T in there. I want to say. Oh, that's Whiskey Yankee 6 Yankee QRP. Yeah, barely have you there. I think you said you either changed antennas or you moved the antenna. You sounded better before, but it could be the band.
What's up, Jason? I finally did my normal workout today.
Well, I completely lost you in the noise. So 7-3. All right, one last time. I know this is my second last time, my final, calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf calling CQ 20 meters.
All right. Anybody hear anything of interest? Am I coming into your... Am I making it into your radio there, Tim?
No, I haven't seen you since the last time I mentioned it.
I saw you on FT8 the other day. You remember that contact?
Is that when I was calling CQ?
I think so.
Or was I actually trying to reach you?
It was when we weren't talking. Like, I just saw you randomly on, I don't know.
We weren't talking.
Well,
like we had a spat or something going on? Like
no.
Talking?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure. I don't know. I mean, sometimes people, my wife gets mad at me all the time, and I don't even know it. So, it's, you know.
Right when you were saying that, my leg cramped up totally.
Sorry.
It's all your fault. WA3GG. WA. It was, at least for FT8 it was.
QSO, David. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the contact. Talk to you again. 73.
This is when I wish I didn't have a bunch of noise, because these guys would be coming in really good.
So they make a Thunderbolt to 10 gig SFP plus adapter module that I can get, and I can just run 10 gig fiber right into my router.
You got 10 gig fiber where you're at?
I have 10 gig fiber in the house.
Ooh. In the house or your internet too?
No, in the house. No, I got Comcast. Xfinity right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is New Zealand right here. Oh, I had a contact with him last time.
I'm located in Silverdale, Washington.
Yeah, okay, Henry. Fine visit.
Xfinity has actually been fairly decent in the last couple of years.
You're like an old song from this lady always gets her name forgotten. What a shame. It's the one that wrote that song 9 to 5. The lady with the big shit. You know what I'm talking about, right?
We deal with FSPs at our work.
Yes, sorry about that. I forgot that.
Sometimes they stop spitting out good light.
Some of her old songs, you know, she does just think about that. When the band takes over, you know, and does
that happens, yeah.
Things, it takes the song to another level, you know. And I think that's what probably makes us.
Sometimes it's like you put a meter on it. It's like only like right out of it. You're getting like a minus 20. It's like, what the heck happened?
Up in the Caribbean, you're exposed to everything: Latin jazz, Afro-Antillean rhythms,
DX.
salsa,
What do you think?
Mambo, bachata.
Mambo number 5.
There's a bunch of things that most people here wouldn't even name or know about it, you know. but you also get everything. Like we had all the concerts of the rock bands, country artists, you know, they tour the island. They come at least to two arenas, you know, and people go, like where I was born and raised, they listen to anything. You get all types of stations there and all kinds of music, and I never
I'm thinking
really,
of Marianas.
never really got interested in country, but you know what really caught my attention is when the country make fusion with rock. And I know for some people they say it's not.
Man, this guy's going.
I think right now that is so popular. I've seen videos of concerts where they totally back it up with 50,000 people. But really, a lot
Say your call sign before you
new
dip.
country style with rock and pop sound. And it's just because they keep the essence of the country songs. They keep the sliding guitars and stuff like that, but they just put a little more saturated country
Imagine Kid Rock with a
and
steel guitar.
a little bit of a mixture or fusion of country sound with rock rhythm, you know, or pop rhythm, and it just makes a new spicy
K-pop.
tune. And I kind of like that stuff. It's getting my attention. And we're back to you, K6EGG.
What did he say for his call sign? I waited for all that. I couldn't understand his call sign, so.
KT something.
Wish you all the best. Have a great weekend, and I'm sure we'll hear you again. Back to you for a final. Kilo Golf 0, India November Sugar, ZY1. See you.
Kilo Golf 1. Radio Sugar. Oh. God, I'm so bad at that.
You bet. 7-3.
That's it?
Did I hear a Whiskey 6 Lima Golf in there earlier?
Whiskey 6 Lima Golf. Why does that sound familiar?
Okay, yeah, no, very good. November 6th, Mike Oscar, good evening to you. How are things down your way?
Why does that sound familiar? Whiskey 6?
You look it up?
What's that?
Did you look it up?
No, I was waiting for this guy's call sign. I don't want to get...
Okay, very good, Mike. Well, you're holding steady at an F7. Holding steady at an F7, maybe even a little
Why, do you know who it
better
is?
at times.
No, but if you know it, I mean, look it up. It might ring a,
It rings a bell, but I don't know what.
You say that's in the attic, is that right?
Probably a ham radio guy.
I would hope he's a ham radio guy.
And maybe from California because of the 6. But who knows? They could move. Whiskey 6.
Yeah, okay,
Rockland,
good,
California?
Good. So what is the arrangement? I'm just curious what the arrangement is in the house.
I don't know. I've been to Rockland.
Have you got the wire? Or I guess you said you're using coax as
it sounds like you know who this is then.
Strung up in and amongst
I can
the
go to
rock
QRZ like anyone else on the channel can.
I'm too lazy. I typed in this glass guy's call sign wrong, so I'm irritated at myself, so I didn't want to. Am I missing something?
I mean, Tim, is it that hard to go to QRZ.com?
W6L
I don't know.
LG.
He has a hard enough time capturing call signs.
It sounds familiar.
And other things. Let's not go there.
So you're adding to it. You're adding to the complexity
you know what?
here.
If Tim's call sign was it in Sonobus, I wouldn't remember it.
I have a hard time with my call sign sometimes.
Yeah, okay, very good, Mike. Well, it's definitely doing the job.
Okay.
And,
I know who you're talking about
yeah,
now.
HOA. Thankfully,
He's having
that's
some health
something
issues, I
don't
think.
have to worry about.
This guy sounds very Canadian there, Terry.
My time over the
Or
years,
from Minnesota.
from various postings where
In one place you couldn't even have a coat hanger hanging outside without someone making a fuss about it, to finally we have a little bit of land up here, and we decided to retire up here, so the towers have been sprouting high. Anyway, Mike, I won't hold it. Thanks for the shout. We're going to probably go QRT here, and
it's like the fake BS laugh.
Something to read, or maybe catch a little bit of the news. See if we can find something that's good news. That's getting harder to find these days. But I wish you all the very best, and I'm sure we'll be chatting again down the log, as they say. So microphone back to you there for a final, Mike. N6 Mike Oscar VY1CO.
VY1 what? Shit. You guys catch the last
Watch
letter?
your language, man.
Charlie Oscar.
Watch your profanity.
I think it was V1 Charlie Oscar.
So that's in the Yucatan. So he's way up there.
You bet, Mike. Take care. Have a great weekend. VY1CO.
Or Yukon, sorry.
I've been there.
I have not.
VY1CO. Do you have a copy on Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf?
Alpha 9 Whiskey Sierra. Do I have the call right?
He's way up. He's further up than Chad is.
You're about a 5 and 7 peaking S8.
He's way up there.
Scott, over.
Chad's up here somewhere. Oh, and over here.
It's not that far up.
From where I'm at, that's pretty far up. He's equal with Anchorage right there, right?
I had one guy right at the top of Canada once. That was interesting.
I got somebody in FT8 like somewhere like above Hudson Bay over here. I didn't even think there was like dirt there. And please don't take that the wrong way, but I thought it was like not non-populated area up there.
It's really
Don't they teach you Canadian history in school, Greg? I mean, you being
mainly
Canadian.
just people in oil fields, isn't it?
There's a lot of, I think mainly northern Alberta, but I think they have like nickel mine up there. There's definitely some industrial going on.
Charlie Oscar.
I want to get a contact with this guy. Yeah, he's got a good signal.
Thank you, Chris. All the best. Have a great weekend. VY1CO.
Got time for one more? Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
You need to be a little bit more aggressive than that, Greg.
3 Japan Lima. Holy mackerel! I had to turn the volume down.
I was going to get overpowered anyways, but you're right.
Look at the estimator, but you've got to be a good estimator. Well, I'd say you're plenty over here.
All right, see what else we got here.
About a month ago, I'm glad to hear you now. Not to talk about a 5.5 today. My name is Alex QSOs. Yes, sir, Dan. The call is the uniform Alpha 4 Lima, Charlie, Echo. United Alpha 4 Lima, Canada, Echo. We hit a QSO about a month ago.
Wait a minute. Uniform Alpha 4 Lima, Charlie, what? Damn it. What's up, dude? Where's uniform? Where's that? Ukraine?
Yeah, thank you, Dan. Just go ahead, Joe. So it's very come out of country and always good to see you. Thank you for calling. Thank you, Dan. Best wishes to you from Russia.
Russia.
And this is Agnes. Hey, Victor Echo 6 Sierra.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Whiskey Alpha 2, Japan. Yeah, QSL, Alex. This is Victor Echo 6 United Sierra. Victor Echo 6 United Sierra. You are 25 plus, peaking 30 over, peaking 30 over into Alberta, Western Canada. Back to you.
Band is good tonight. Too bad there's not many people on here. And Tim, you can't hear me at all? On the radio?
I haven't looked in a while.
Okay, glad to hear you. Heard a few QSOs this year already in the last about a month ago. Microphone right for you. Very good.
You're 20 over, steady. It's really good to hear you. I haven't heard you on the net there for quite a while.
The net.
And, I just thought I'd jump in and say hello there, over.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Jason. No, it's been a while since we've spoken.
Anybody know how 40 meters is doing? Voice-wise? 20 better right now?
But, this past spring, right through the summer, 40 meters has been pretty desperate.
Oh, 20 seems good. You got DX and it's quiet.
Yeah.
Finally does get dark.
Quiet too.
Midnight, well, it never really gets dark.
40 in the morning. It's been crazy with Southeast Asia.
This 235 is... Whatever we got on 235, that's a big signal here for me.
Sounds like Russia. I'm surprised I was able to get chilly earlier. Unsolicited. Do you already have them there, Dustin? Hi, Haley. Camera's out. Got a weird blur going. What's going on? What's that? You got to speak up.
Milo was in my room.
Oh, yeah? What was Milo doing?
Went on my bed and went on Mama.
You went on Mama? That's a surprise, huh?
No, Milo loves my class. Not as much. As last
I love that part of the world. So.
67. So what's 4 times 6? You've been working on this. What's 4 times 6? You know what it is.
36.
4 times 6.
7.
She can't hear you, so.
Oh, well, it's still 6, 7.
4 times 6.
You're not down with the hip kid stuff, are you, Greg?
No. I have to tune out the K-pop.
12?
Nope.
That 6-7 is not for young kids.
So
it's from like a rap song.
What's so? Hold on. So 12 is 6 2 times. You need 2 times more than that. So 4 times 6. You got it. Think about it. You got to speak up.
Is it the same answer that I just said?
No, just because you said it twice doesn't mean it's right. I would tell you if it was right. I was wrong. 4 times 6.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm listening.
Ask her if she knows what 6.7. If she's
I'm not going
familiar
to
with
ask
that.
her.
Just say it's not a bad thing.
She'll get confused.
Well, after the math problem.
You can do it, Kaylee. I know you can.
I know.
So you got to speak up.
I know 9 times 9.
No, that's not what I'm asking you. 4 times 6. You almost got it. You're in the right direction.
Is it in the double digits?
It's in the double digits. 4 times 6. You can do it, Haley. People are saying you can do it. 4 times 6. So what's 2 times 6?
Well.
Yep. So what's 3 times 6?
9.
No.
Oh.
3 times 6. It's 2 times 6.
Oh, so 6 2 times 12.
Yep. And then what's 3 times 6?
6.
I know you can get this. You were doing it earlier. Three times 6.
24.
That is close. That is the right answer for another question. But what's 3 times 6? Sorry, I got to help her with this, guys. It's 4 times 6. 4 times 6 or 3 times 6? Give me the answer. I prefer you give me 4 times 6. That's what I originally asked.
Did I say the answer for that one?
What is the answer for 4 times 6?
24.
You are correct. What's 3 times 6 then? Nope. So there's a couple ways you can do it that I've learned. So you know what 2 times 6 is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can count up from there. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Or you know what 4 times 6 is, right? It's 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can count down. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18.
Mm-hmm.
See? That's kind of how I learned. What's 6 times 6? I wasn't planning on being a math night, so
36.
let's see what the calculator says. Good for you.
Mm.
I threw that one at you.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything else for me?
I show them my 2s to my 10s that I did.
Yeah, bring them in.
Okay.
Victor Alpha 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Tango X-ray. Alpha came on grid 3, Victor Alpha 6.
Oh, we're not going to be able to see this because of the... I'm sorry. You guys are probably not going to be able to see this.
It's like a blank paper. No.
It's because of the...
Do a contest. Haley versus Greg. I think she might win.
She probably... You know what? She would win. Do you have 6 times 6 on here? 1 times 88. Come on, that's not a hard one.
Yeah,
1 times 55. You have 6 times 6 on here?
yeah.
Where? Good job. You have 4 times 6? Right there. See? You did it. This is where I was getting it from. 3 times 6? 2 times 6?
How about 5 times 6?
5 times 6 right here? Why does that have an extra 0 there? Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. It's landed. It's not even. Well, good job, Haley. You're going to be better than Daddy. Trust me. And I'm not kidding.
Did you tell her that's not exactly a hard thing? That's a low standard to exceed also?
She doesn't need to know that at this young age.
Sure.
You can tell her. I'm not going to tell her. Back to radio. Her tooth did not come out, by the way. I thought I heard somebody in here loud. And what happened? Eric texted me at like 5:45 this morning.
You mean dinner time for him?
I don't know what time it was for him.
No, it'll be dinner time for me. We have to dinner.
Which is, that's what it does at this time of night. Sometimes we get surprised, though. We can work stations coast to coast to late at night. Sometimes we can't. But it's what, 10:35 p.m. here. So I don't know. Maybe conditions will improve.
Seth, it was 5 in the morning here.
I'm gonna try not to stay up too late.
Oh, 5 in the morning Singapore time?
Right now it is. Right now it's 5 in the morning?
No, right now it's almost noon.
No, that's when I texted you. It was 5 a.m.
My
It's
time.
11 a.m. now.
Yeah.
No.
5 a.m. your time, Eric.
Greg, it can't be 5 a.m. in California and 5 a.m.
No, I'm
here.
talking about my morning this morning. Remember why I said I had to get Haley up? You're like, oh, I thought it was 7:30.
Oh, like 20, 30 hours ago.
That was not 30 hours ago. That was like 12 hours ago, 13 hours ago.
Equalizer, just a single band on each one.
I would show the text, but I can't. It has a timestamp on it, and there's some other stuff on that text.
Yeah, I'd rather that you don't.
Yeah.
I think it's got a dynamic element in it. Anyway, I'd like to run that Yamaha CM500. I had a...
This guy sounds good.
Sending me an adapter, but I didn't get it today. I think that CM500 is wired as it sounds like.
They got calculators on that for online for that stuff. Come on now. The older I get, the worse I am at math. I was way better at math when I was younger.
You go to ground and anyway, I don't want to go in there and have to fix that. KN6IQ, are you still with me, Larry? N5RT?
N5RT? Is that correct? So she lost a tooth and swallowed it, but she has another tooth that's loose, Dana. The loose one around my birthday, it came out and she swallowed it by mistake at school, actually, I think.
7-3, and hope to see you at the QSO party tomorrow. Starts at 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central. I guess 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Central for you. And on Sunday, it's going to go from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. for you on Sunday. 7-3, Larry, if you're copying me at all. Thanks for the call. I wish we could have talked a little bit longer. I should have that last round. KN6IQ and 5IC.
just listening to myself. Sean sent me a recording. Sounds pretty good.
A fair amount of time. And, you know, if I'm honest, I might have spent more time when I was at Louisiana Tech in the woods than I did in the classroom. I didn't finish my education down there. I came back and fortunately wound up working for a company everybody loves to hate. Made, you know,
Walmart?
gasoline and propane and jet fuel and all those kind of things for 35 years. But it was a good career and it allowed me to stay in this state. So, anyway, Alpha India 5 Yankee Quebec, Kilo Whiskey 7 Echo Echo Tango. Super nice to make your acquaintance for the first time there, Marv. And enjoy what you got down there, my friend. And hopefully it'll stay as good as it is. Go ahead. I got a Mosley 3-element tri-bander.
Sounds good.
Just got it up at the end of January. We had a real mild January, and then we had a righteous winter in February. You know, 31 inches of snow and a fair amount of 30 below zero. We had a
He was
couple
a righteous dude.
Oh, shoot.
Right?
Maybe 4 or 5 days of 30 below, lots of 20 below.
20 meters is doing pretty good tonight. I'm pretty happy about
all
this.
that crap happened, and it's okay, though. I'm enjoying the heck out of the beam. Go ahead.
Of course, I didn't catch this guy's call sign. Something Tango Tango.
You know what, my friend? I've talked to people literally all over the world who use hex beams.
I don't know.
And they're an outstanding antenna.
I want to make you guys work for it. Getting 250 likes on a stream. We'll try again in a couple more weeks.
Ugly weather coming off the North Sea. And some of them have them on what they call hawsers, where they lower them down. But, you know, if you up here, I'd get the ice boards and, you know, try to make it as heavy duty as possible. And that's what I was going to put on this. But I got this brand new in the box for a song. So I figured I would save myself literally almost $800. It was at a silent key thing, and he had backup antennas for all of his antennas. So I got this one really,
What's up, Ben?
cheap. So
Nice to see you in there.
The money. Go ahead.
The bands are good tonight, or this morning, wherever you're watching. So it's going to be almost morning on the East Coast there in about 18 minutes.
They were pretty good when I was on last night, or for the short period of time I was on last night.
Yeah, I saw your area of the world coming in.
Yeah, I saw the U.S. before, but I couldn't work anyone before I had to go QRT.
In hindsight, 6 meters might be a good idea, but most of the 6
Is throwing
meters
an antenna out your window not something possible? A wire or something? Will that work at all?
I mean, I set up a 10-meter antenna real quick and didn't make a single contact.
I'm talking about at your place of residence.
I just did set up a 10-meter antenna and didn't make a single contact.
That sucks.
And I don't have room for 15.
I lower the thing down to where it's sticking up maybe 4 or 5 feet.
Is it a wire?
And then when we're going to have nets,
No,
or when there's
a whip.
a band opening, then I'll go ahead and raise the bloody
My
thing
balcony's
up to where,
only like 3 feet wide by 6 feet wide and like 8 feet tall.
But I would have taken all the bands on it, and I still would like to have a directional antenna for 17.
I could maybe get like
there you go. I'm blessed
like
to
a
have
mini
right
ham
now. Go
stick.
ahead.
Ham stick, we'll get a mini ham stick.
Yeah, even a full-size ham stick is probably too big.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, there's definitely some...
I need to get this guy's call sign.
From a 5.1 to a 5.9 on that last over. So that was pretty weird.
This guy sounds familiar. I think I talked to him,
worked
though.
quite a bit on 10 meters. For whatever reason, in fact, I worked New Zealand on 10 meters today. but it's not like the days of old, which I've heard from all the experienced guys. But of course, I've only been licensed since 2019, so it's one that I haven't gotten to see these enormous solar cycles. You know, you hear about in the 50s and stuff like that. But hopefully, I've got at least one more solar cycle before I go home. So. Anyway,
before he goes QRT.
Quebec, Kilo Whiskey 7, Echo Echo Tango. Nice to meet you, Marv.
God dang it. Kilo Whiskey 7, Echo Tango Tango?
All right, God bless you too, my friend. And yeah, that last one you were 5'9", and so I'm going to go ahead and throw a 5'9" on your signal. I don't know if you use QRZ, but I got a 5'7" on mine and a 5'9" on yours, and I'll throw it in the log, my friend. All the best.
And then Tango Tango?
Yes, sir. I understand what you mean. I use QRZ. If I'm
Guess
doing
he's still
something
talking to the other
Steel
guy.
Bay or sometimes we'll do Lewis and Clark Trail on the air. I'll use a program called...
That's what I see on FT8.
November 1 Mike. And then you download into what's called an ADIF file, and that's dead easy to upload into QRZ and Logbook of the World. So anyway, Marv, nice to meet you. If you've only been doing this for a year, man, I don't have my extra yet. One of these days, maybe. But you're doing an outstanding job, my friend. 73 from Ed up here in Billings, Montana.
I think I talked to him before.
All right, with my beam pointed down about 140 degrees from Billings. Anybody else hear this station up in Billings, Montana? Kilo Whiskey 7, Echo Echo Tango.
Kilo 6, Echo Golf Golf.
There was a couple of them, and I think I heard a Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Is that right?
That's a QSL.
That's you.
You got a great signal down here in Southern California.
Yeah, I thought your call sign looked familiar. So how are things down there, Greg? It looks like we worked in March of 25. I'll give you an accurate one on the next over. I was staring at the computer and beating on the keyboard. Go ahead.
Yeah, everything's great. We had a nice little rainstorm last couple days. It kind of cleaned out the air a little bit here. Very cool summer. Loved it. Wasn't too hot, but yeah, I was scrolling through the band. I recognize your voice. I've heard you call out before, and I do I do see you in the log back in end of March of this year. So, yeah, once again, great sound and signal down here in Southern California, and a great band tonight here on 20 meters as well. So I'll send it back over to you with your beautiful 5'9" signal up there in Billings, Montana.
Yeah, once I swung the beam over your direction, you got a great signal here, 5'9" as well. So, yeah, Chino, you live near there, and not too far from Chino Hills. That's interesting. Go ahead.
Yep, my address on QRZ is Chino Hills, but I actually physically live in the city of Chino. I just have that P.O. box there for safety reasons. I also go up to Chino Hills State Park to do some POTA up there as well. I'd love doing some POTA. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll be back up there more regularly.
Now, QSL, Greg, well, that's one that I'm going to... Well, I still got to get my portable antenna set up for... I've got a vertical fan, and I've already got the hitch. I'll sometimes use that up in the mountains. But I want to mark with with a Sharpie on it. So as I change the length, I've got it, tuned correctly for each one of the bands. But I just got a little amplifier for my little Zygu. But yeah, we listen to a church out of Chino Hills, California every week, and that's been a good thing for us. But good to hear you again there, Greg. Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf from Kilo Whiskey 7 Echo Echo Tango.
Well, copy that. Yeah, I know exactly what church you're referring to. They're actually physically like a mile away from me. So good to hear. And I'll let you go. It sounds like you're trying to make some contacts out there. I just want to let you know you had a booming signal once again down here in Southern California. I'm going to go QSY and try to see if I can work this band a little more before I have to shut her off. But good to hear you again, and I'll be roaming around the frequency on your final there. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf for Kilo Whiskey 7 Echo Tango Tango. I think I got that right.
It's Echo Tango. But that's all good, Greg. Anyway,
did I say Echo Echo Tango or Tango Tango?
All the best from Ed KW7EGG.
I think I said Tango
up
Tango.
in Billings.
I have to go back and listen to that because I thought I said
7 Echo Tango Tango.
No, I did say it wrong. Okay. I was thinking about it. And I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. I'm gonna go to 40. $40 looks pretty dead. Wow, 40's looking pretty desolate. No more 40. Although 20 is not looking too much better.
Call sign, but you got
The other day, or a couple of months ago. Anyway, the oldest, I think she's 40. So time goes on. Anyway, yeah, I'm in Waco. If I didn't tell you, I'm in Waco, Texas.
Waco, Texas.
A little small town called Robinson, Texas.
Waco, isn't that where Dr. Pepper's from?
Maybe, and there's also a thing that happened there like 30 years ago.
The branch, the Davidians, is that correct?
But I've been through some of those states. And the Navy took me to
Yeah, I believe so.
the East Coast, but the West Coast as well. So, what is going on there? Let me turn my game
I don't know exactly how old Tim is, but I watched this movie 2 nights ago when I was bored at work, had some downtime. A movie called Rad, bike movie, BMX movie. Holy moly, I didn't realize how bad of production that was. So, watching that in the 80s when I was probably 10 years old, I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
PH7, I believe. Oh, I know what I want to comment on.
That movie sound familiar, Tim?
DSP. What a nice radio. I have one too.
Not off the top of my head, but if I saw it, I'd probably remember it.
Like BMX, Craze.
Yeah,
back in the 80s.
it was probably the movie that set it all off, didn't it?
I think they kind of were capitalizing off the Craze. But
sometimes that happens. That's 775 DSP, the radio.
I'm looking at a 1947 Westcraft Sequoia trailer RV.
Nice.
$389,000. Yeah.
Plus insurance.
1947. It's in nice shape too.
You think there's going to be about what, 4 or 5?
You didn't miss much. I can't do math. And I can't remember call signs. This is not looking good for 20 now. It was good. That bums me out.
I don't remember seeing the 710.
It was right about the time. So that movie had came out, and it was like skateboards and Tony Hawk and all that stuff, and bicycles. And it popped up on my YouTube thing as like a free movie. I'm like, wait a minute, I saw this. I hadn't seen it since I was probably 12 years old, maybe. Pretty cheesy.
It takes time.
Man, he always has a good signal.
Some of them are code talkers.
Code talkers. I know I'm out of band.
Some kind of switch problem. Anyway, you have a nice signal.
Yeah, I'm here. You're fine.
I can let you talk.
Wait, Tim, you gonna let Greg ID use your call sign then?
Yeah, I'll be your control operator.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I mean, on that thought, I'm here too, but I ain't letting him I'm not letting him use my call.
I think this was DX.
It's a 1955 Cadillac factory-built camper.
Cadillac made campers?
Apparently. It says it's factory built, yeah.
That doesn't mean that it's the Cadillac factory. It just means a factory, though.
Yeah.
Because my RV is factory built. It says Ford on it, but Ford didn't build the RV. They just built the van.
That is true.
Yeah, sure thing.
Just remember, when they say all beef, like all beef hot dogs, it just means it's from the cow. It doesn't tell you what part of the cow. Right? Same type of deal?
Yeah. 1973 GMC motorhome. What's the space craze back?
Well, Greg, so technically for it to be beef, it has to be the flesh of a cow. So, like, I don't think you could be eating cow butthole.
You could be eating cow brain. That's flesh.
Is it?
Oh.
Here's somebody in here. It keeps fading. W6? What?
Oh, they're okay. I guess the AI overlord said that cow brain is considered beef.
Correct.
Oh, got you one better here, Eric. Brock says a cow's anus, technically part of the animal, can be considered beef, as beef refers to any meat of the cattle.
Is a
However,
butthole
not typically
meat?
a colon or a cut of meat.
I mean the physical hole or like the round part of the hole?
Well, I mean, you can't hold a physical
man.
hole.
You've never had a donut hole?
I don't think that there's a donut hole
That's
in
like
your
an
butt,
inverse,
Greg.
isn't it?
That's called poop.
I've been to a processing plant before, unfortunately. And I learned a lot of things there.
I used to work at a food processing place. They didn't have animal stuff, but
What is it? Vegan food? No mistake?
no, like they made oatmeal and they made like instant drink mix and stuff. It wasn't specifically vegan.
Thanks for the 5 and 9. We're located near Seattle, Washington. Near Seattle, Washington. You're also 5 and 9. Go ahead.
I think they make all kinds of stuff, but the only stuff I made was oatmeal and the flavoring you put in water.
73.
And Dustin, you're referring to sausage. Pork sausage is not as usually as bad, but beef is. There's a reason why they spice it up. Radio 4 Golf Oscar? I think I'm missing a letter. I'm disappointed about 40.
It's not happy with you either.
It's not happening for you either?
No, it's not happy for you. With you. It's not happy with you tonight.
No. That's pretty bad. I felt bad the other day. My wife does not like, Alicia does not like spiders or anything like that. And somehow a cricket got into our bed and on her side. And I felt bad for her.
Sounds like my girlfriend.
You didn't save the day, Greg?
I did.
Okay.
But she was like, she turned pale. I'm like, it's just a freaking cricket.
Not this year. So the PTA is not going to start the year at
That guy's like super wide.
I mean, on Maui there. So
Hawaii.
My wife is she's the stick her hands in the animal's guts.
She's into that sort of stuff?
They grew up in the country, yeah.
Hey, they don't want to waste the animal. You know, the animal gave it the life for you. So,
yeah.
No, I mean, that.
Yeah, so yeah, she grew up skinning deer and stuff like that.
But he says, aloha to all of the guys.
Oh, that sounds like your old people there, Eric.
Hopefully, we will hear him again there. So Blaine is still going. He's doing okay. And with that, that's about it there, Wayne. Back to you. And 73, John, you were coming in really super nice there, John. And also George out there, too, also there. And Randy was coming in really good. So the conditions are pretty good now there. But aloha 73s, guys. Back to Wayne. W6OR and A6OB. I thought they took his license away, Lieber. No negative.
So he was talking to somebody in Texas? Now the other guy's not coming in. I could make a contact right now with you, Eric, if you were still in Hawaii. That was cool the time you were recording it. It made a contact with you on the beach. That name sounds familiar.
20 meters looks like it's picking up here. A little bit more.
I think the East Coast is dead.
Starting to fill in.
What's that?
I said my waterfall's starting to fill in on 20 meters now.
Yeah, it was. Mine went out and then went back in, and now it's going out again. Try here. Unless
You're welcome. I was really not free.
This is what, blue, right? There we go. I'll be here.
Says Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf is the frequency in use. November 3 station? November 3 station. Try again.
You're in the mud. 5 and 2.
Yeah, you're going in and out. I'm sorry, man. Can I get your call letters again?
Yeah, I just had to put my headset on. You're right down to the bottom, but I got you.
Copy the 552, I guess. 52, I think you said. What was your call letters? I'm sorry, man.
Hey, it's November 3, Mike. You're coming up a little bit.
November 3, Mike Foxtrot Tango?
November 3, Mike Fox Zuma with K6EGG.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I had Maine come in, I don't know, about 2 hours ago. I don't know, hour and a half ago. So the band's still going in and out. So good to hear you in here again. I appreciate the contact all the way over from Massachusetts.
Yeah, dude, I'm amazed that you and I can bounce coast to coast every now and then. I've got my NSET half way, then north-south orientation, so my east-west mode works really, really well. And I'm only running 100 watts. So I'm glad that we can converse every now and then.
You came up there briefly to a 5.9, dropped to a 5.7, and back into my noise floor. So maybe me continuing talking, I would come up in your noise, come above your noise, and then I'll come in clear 5.9 there for a second. But I appreciate the contact, and it is very cool to talk coast to coast just with a wire antenna. And I'm only running 100 watts too, so I'll send it back over to you. November 3, Mike, Victor Lima, Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf.
So I'm not too far from there. I'm glad I got to actually, you can hear me and I can hear you.
Yeah, copy that, man. All right, 7-3. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, 40 miles east of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Germany calling CQ for 20 meters.
I know I'm bouncing around somewhere.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles. Once again, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters tonight from the city of Chino, California, not too far away from downtown Los Angeles. Okay, one last time. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf calling CQ 20 meters from Chino, California.
You know, that's weird because I'm going more north-south. So we're like talking on the sides of our antenna there.
All right, this is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf going QRT.
I wonder how many I got today. Let's take a look. I'm guessing 15? What do you think? 15? 16. I was close. Looked like 40 meters was no good. And I'm actually looking at it right now again. You know what?
But man, you're still booming in here. I'm actually surprised the band's holding up there. You know, we're only a few hundred miles away, but still, it normally by this time you're off the cliff, huh?
Yeah. Well, you're on the back side of the beam, so maybe we're doing long path.
Zero chance of that happening.
Well, still sounding good there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, no.
Running the flex radio and your 2496 and just the voodoo there.
Sounds good. Zero chance of him running a long path. Would you agree with that? On 40?
It depends.
I don't know. I'm not like an expert at ham radio, but someone a couple hundred miles away going long path, I don't know. And having that good of a signal. Right?
Well, I don't know.
All right. So I'm looking at something here. I want to upload my log. Except the only problem is I don't want to show it. I'm getting work alerts right now on a Friday night at 9:15. Station, if the station is...
What's up, alert?
It's my call time for something March 22nd.
Of 2026?
Yeah. Probably something with the servers jacked up, I'm guessing. Yeah. See, yeah, that's what I'm not too hip on all that stuff, but pretty sure that's probably just, yeah. Nope. I'm still going crazy.
What is it, an app that they use for scheduling?
They use for like time call times and put in your, I don't know, checking in and checking out. There's a geofence on it and stuff.
Oh, joy.
I got. Oh, sorry. I wanted to show this.
So they geofence, location track you.
When you're at work. So you can't sign in on your app unless you're in that geofence.
Huh.
Yeah. Yes.
Huh.
1,900. I got a couple new counties in today. Beautiful. I wanted to hit 2,000 before the end of the year, and I don't think that's going to happen. But
you know, hard enough, Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
A couple POTAs might help.
Come on.
I got the
4 times 6, buddy. Let's go. Come on.
Haley would be so proud of you, Tim.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, this shouldn't matter. I got to fix this. Where's Colin when I need him? This was a voice, was it? No, that wasn't a voice. So anybody doing any POTAs tomorrow? Morning? Early? Tim? POTA tomorrow?
You know, it's some point. I gotta go look at my log. I think I'm coming up on 10,000 Qs.
Wow.
From Morgan Monroe State Forest. My plan is to get myself somewhere, 15 between 7 and 15 Qs left, so that 10,000th Q will be on the live stream with me Sunday morning. And then I've got a cool way to commemorate that 10,000th Q to memorialize it. So, but I gotta check my log from tonight, and I gotta make sure if I go out tomorrow that I don't, go too far into the paint.
So you're going to have
sports term,
a very special fake award for yourself?
No, I'm going to have a very special fake award for whoever is my 10,000th contact.
Even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it going to be rigged?
No. Whoever it is,
So
my hope is that it's actually somebody who's in the live stream, because there's a fair amount of people that get up on Sunday mornings now and drink coffee with me while I make contacts, and then they head over to little G Menteo's stream, the Ham Church, at 10.
It's before my time usually. I usually don't watch YouTube. I've seen you on Twitter though, or X or whatever. You multi-stream that, right?
I do, yeah. I use Restream, so I can go to it's generally X, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram too. I didn't realize that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to do a little bit extra. You have to actually go to Instagram's site and get a streaming key and pump it into the software, and then sit there and wait for the stream to start. Tell it to go ahead and go live. They haven't gotten up to par with everybody else.
And Tim, I don't know if anybody doesn't know Grayman POTA, Tim here. You could put your YouTube channel in the chat. They may not be subscribed on this name. You never know. It's a small world. Got 32 people watching. So somebody new may be coming across, somebody that doesn't really watch ham radio, but wants to watch it Sunday morning. Everybody has their little time slot when they're doing their live stream. I like it. Although Josh didn't go on Saturday. Last Saturday, I was surprised.
I think he might have been camping, scout camping. His boys are of Boy Scout age.
Well, we can get sponsors.
Yeah, my wife next week is going to do something with my daughter. I don't know what. I forget. Maybe a sleepover. She's in the Girl Scouts. And all of a sudden, my wife's like a scout leader. I'm like, how did that happen?
Watch out.
I'm like, we're not doing anything at our house.
It's funny. They'll suck you in, and next thing you know, you're giving up all kinds of time volunteering, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong; it's a good thing. But there used to be this joke that would say, volunteer for being a scout leader. It's like 1 hour a week. Our joke is that what they didn't tell you was it was 1 hour a week per kid. So if you've got a large troop, 30, 40, 50, 60 kids, it's a lot of hours that you end up putting in. It's rewarding. I've been doing it long enough now that I'm seeing kids that were my son's age, when they went into scouts together, are now married with their own kids. So, and they're starting school, so they're not going to be too far behind.
To answer Dana and 7 UFT's question, I got, at this point, I have a ton of time off in October. I got a work trip, I think, at the beginning of the what do you call it? Month. I think the first day of the month. But I have a lot of time mid and late. So I'm going to try to do some activations up at Chino Hill State Park. I got to get my pass renewed for the year. It's coming up next couple weeks. So I'm trying to take care of that next week and get to Chino Hill State Park as much as possible and hopefully try to work a couple other parks. But that probably won't be going on until like January when I get more time off. November is pretty wall to wall, balls to the walls, I'm almost going to say. Pretty busy. And it slows down after that. And John, I actually might be in your neck of the woods. Still deciding on what's going on in Vegas. Let me see, the 1st through 3rd. No, the 30th through 3rd. September 30th through 3rd, maybe. So we'll see. I'm going to try to do a POTA up there at Red Rock Canyon. Maybe that twofer, I don't know. We'll see. Depends on time, of course. But I am like really looking forward to using that antenna again. Holy moly. I like my ATOS, but that JNC antenna, pretty easy to set up. And I never used my rig expert up until that point. And it was pretty easy to figure out on the fly. Of course, I left the manual here at home. And I'd watched a video 6 months prior to using it. So I kind of remembered how it kind of worked. But it's pretty cool. You can go to like a band scope and see where, the SWR is on the whole like kind of band on the 20-meter band, which I was on Saturday. And I could see, where I was going to have the best SWR. And it looked pretty good throughout the band. I think the highest I got was like 1.4 at one point. So it's a little bit better than the 8. I think it was definitely better than the ATOS, but I could just drive up with the ATOS and just go. Of course, it took me about 5 minutes to put together, but not a big deal.
I didn't get
what. What antenna do you use for your POTA, Tim?
So I have about 8 of them that I use. But ATOS primarily, just because I'm rolling up in the truck. A couple different end-fed half waves. I've got a JPC 12. I think, do you get the JPC 750?
750, like yeah.
Right. Okay. So, slightly different antenna. I like the JPC 12. I have no issues with it, and I get great performance. We were talking. Somebody mentioned the top of Canada. I worked somebody up in the top of Canada from a state park here on 10 meters with that JPC 12. It was really just the feed point and the whip. It was.
It's the
pretty good.
12, you said?
Yeah, the JPC 12. So it's a.
I got it up on the screen. I don't know if you can see it.
Coil. So it's got a slider on there. You can go basically 10 through 40 in various configurations.
And they're not lying when it says quick setup 5 minutes. It really is 5 minutes. Does it have radios on it?
It does, yeah.
It's weird. It doesn't show it on this one.
So, yeah, they're probably just little. They include this, and you probably got it with your antenna too. Actually, yeah, if you look in the bottom, the last picture there, the one right next to the right of the bag, yeah. If you look at that picture, so that bundle of wires is actually remember the old ribbon cable from the floppy drives.
Yeah,
that it's the exact same kind of cable, and it is terminated on a ring connector, and I got rid of that. I got some 26 gauge, or no, actually I take that 20 gauge silicone wire, and I've got some bundles that I put out, and it works fine. But yeah, I can have that antenna up in 5 minutes, and so I primarily use it 3 configurations, 10, 20, and 40, and super quick.
You have to choke it?
You should always choke them.
I didn't choke mine at all.
ABC, always be choking. Yeah, anytime you have an unbalanced feed line, which is coax is unbalanced, anytime you have unbalanced feed line, you're going to want to choke in there somewhere.
And that will help with.
Because what do you get with an unbalanced signal? An unbalanced buzz. Yeah. So with an unbalanced line, your center element, your center lead is shorter than your outer jacket or the braid of the coax. So because of that, you're going to get common mode current.
I didn't notice any. I don't know. I didn't notice anything weird.
I'm just saying you should always choke it though.
I have a choke. I just need to. It's the little ring thing.
The ring thing.
Yeah, choke.
Like a toroid?
Yeah. No. Let me see here. No, they don't have them here. They don't have them here. This Fallon. Yeah, maybe I should. I have a choke in my garage. I should use. It's like ring.
Yeah. So I'm not really sure who makes those antennas. Chelegance is the brand that I bought it, but I've seen it listed, the same 2 antennas with a couple different names. So I'm assuming it's like most items in China. It's probably mass produced by one factory, and they go out with a couple different names on them. or it's mass produced by several factories with different names on them.
Oh, that's just a RFI noise filter.
Well, same thing, right? The toroid is going to suppress the magnetic field, and that's the magnetic field that's created by your common modes, right? Or your
would I get a better signal out with this thing in?
Not so much better out, but better receive. It's going to be less noisy. And it, when you're transmitting, so yeah, maybe, I don't know.
I gotta put that. I gotta put that in.
So go over to like ABR, ABR Industries website.
Oh, I have it in here. You're watching on a delay too. I gotta show you how to. I got a real time. I got a video mix minus too. I'll have to set you up with that later. Where am I looking at? Products.
Oh, since I'm on a delay, I'm gonna have to go over to my my computer here and look.
Well, have Mr. Seth set you up with a way to get in. Go ahead.
I think you can.
Oh, is that in Discord?
I think you can see the channel now, Tim.
Oh, look at this guy right here. This K8 MRD guy. You got all kinds of stuff in here. GMRS cables? Nope. Look at, where am I looking at? Ferrites? And what's,
wow, there we go.
What side of the radio?
In Discord. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah. Just look at the video part. Just bring down the audio part. What side of the radio did I put that choke ring on? Closer to the radio or closest to the antenna? I'm assuming closest to the radio.
I generally put them closest to the radio, but I'm generally primarily using in-fed half waves. So with an in-fed half wave, you're generally using that common mode, the ability for that magnetic field to be there as a the other half of the dipole. But I don't know. I always put it closest to the radio.
And what am I looking here on the site? Is there something you wanted to show me?
What are they got well, not specifically, but they got ferrite assemblies.
Assemblies, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean they've got some pre-made ones. I would almost look at something just like this since it's pre-made. I've used both, depending on how much power you're running. Although the one on the left there, that's going to be like five ferrites that are like clamp-on ferrites that they've secured with shrink wrap or something. What you got there? Oh, we got Palomar.
I got to turn down. This, I think this will help.
Yeah.
A little overkill.
Yeah. Could be.
Oops. Color temperature. All right. Well, I think I'm going to get out of here. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. It's late for Seth.
Liar, you don't work.
I don't. You know what? You're right. I don't. You saw the video, right?
Which video? Maybe?
Ben, hang in there for a second, dude. I'm going to put something in the chat. Don't leave. Roy, I don't know anybody else in here, since I'm just starting out for some of you guys that popped in here later. A lot of people always ask me, what do I do for work? This is a 13-minute demonstration of pretty much what I do for work. In the chat, I don't know if you're still here, Ben. I sent it over to Tim. I think I sent it to Eric, didn't I? I don't remember. I sent it to a bunch of different people. But in a nutshell, this is what I've been doing for the last 30 years, and the equipment's kind of changed a little bit, but the same path to get there, and you get the same effect pretty much.
Hey, speaking of radios and TV, did you see the? I think one of the tech bloggers, MBKHD, showed got his hands on the NFL helmet headset receiver. If I find that, I'll post that. Related, but not really.
What, do they hack it or something?
No, it's just showing off the new how it works.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. They kind of don't like us talking about that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
because people will try to play with it.
It's encrypted. A channel, B channel.
Yeah.
I know when we first started doing mics on coaches and stuff, and it was my show, some reporter was like telling everybody, some local news reporter in Miami was telling everybody, hey, bring your scanners to the basketball game. It's just like NASCAR. You can listen to the coaches. So encryption, we went. And it was like right at the beginning of encryption too. And it was back then, the particular unit we're using, you'd send an encryption code over, you'd plug it into the receiver, turn the transmitter on, the mic transmitter on, leave it on, and put it on the coach. But if it lost signal, the encryption key would go away. So that technology wasn't very good at that time. Now it's obviously a lot better. But for some reason, when it went out of signal, went out of range, we would lose the encryption key. So that was a royal pain in the ass. They came up with that, like, it was like an add-on to the receiver and transmitter. I listened to myself when I got pulled over. I've done that too, by the way. I've actually heard myself. I remember getting pulled over. I heard him running my plate on the records channel. I was already pulled over, and I turned my scanner on, and I asked him, I go, what are you out of? What's your district? And he's like, district? I'm like, you out of Santa Ana, whatever? He's like, yeah, Santa Ana. Okay, because it was CHP. I go, and I heard him call my license number and everything, so it was weird. But yeah.
Is that not against the law in California?
Not now. It kind of was. It was kind of illegal to have a scanner in your car at one point, I remember.
I think it's illegal in New York. There's some exception for ham radio operators, but I'm not sure how much.
Indiana's kind of weird like that too. You can have scanners on private property in your vehicle, but you're not supposed to be driving around with them unless you're a member of the media or a ham radio operator or the chief law enforcement officer of the area that you live in has signed off on it.
What?
Yeah, it's easier to get a gun permit here than it is to get a scanner.
So they had I've been trying to. I went to my city hall, and I didn't speak, but I went to the Chino, whatever, city council meeting, and I talked to some city council folks about unencrypting the dispatch channel on our P25 system here, and they pulled the whole, officer safety, whatever, 9 yards.
Yeah, there's no.
Yeah. So, and I've talked to police officers, and they're like, "Nah." Now, if they have something big, they go to a encrypted channel like the LAPD does. But anyways, I tried to get them to encrypt that channel. And, they gave me, they wouldn't give me any examples of officer safety, which I know is bullshit. Anyways, they said I can fill this thing out and get basically they would rent me a radio. I'd have to rent a radio from the county, and it would have unencrypted records, unencrypted dispatch, but I would have to have a validated or an accredited journalism something or other. Like I had to be accredited by some journalism whatever.
I would have handed him the copy of the Constitution and tell him that's your credentials.
Yeah. I'm like, that's a nice gesture, but can I just get the radio, or can I get? Can you guys?
I got media passes from more than one large institution, so I guess that gives me. I'm credentialed now.
Right now, you currently are.
Well, no, I mean I get media passes in these events that I go to, so that's what I'm saying. I guess that makes me credentialed.
Yeah, it doesn't make I think we're all on the same page on this. So I'm still fighting. And then another thing they said, it would cost them X amount of dollars to unencrypt all the radios. It's like, come on.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have encrypted them in the first place.
Yeah. So
I get certain, tactical channels, right? If they're actively engaged in something, I get that. But day-to-day traffic, that officer safety crap doesn't fly. It doesn't. That's an excuse to think they're better than the common citizen, which is just ridiculous.
And to your point, I think it was now almost, I want to say, definitely over 10 years ago, there was a San Bernardino shooting where the guy went into like a county building and whacked like 30 people or something. And I remember vividly, I was getting out of the gym, and at the time, oh God, that was longer than that, I think. Anyways, at the time, I had my Bearcat scanner in my car on, and locally here, they used to be on 800 megahertz trunking. So I can hear San Bernardino City, all the cities around that, they're on one system. And then Chino we have a bunch of cities around us, Montclair, Ontario. They're all in local bands or whatever, that system. And for some reason, I was listening to the San Bernardino one that's different than Chino. And I'm like, and they were just giving the initial calls out that they thought they heard shots being fired in this county building. And I'm like, I didn't expect some sort of not a rehearsal, but a exercise today. Because sometimes you'll hear the exercises. But it was on the normal dispatch channel, which was kind of weird. And I'm like, so I'm driving home. Didn't really hear much after. So I turn my scanner on when I get home. And like all these mutual aid channels, like I've never heard active before, were all active. And I'm like, this is weird. And then I'd go to every dispatch. I had I had 3 scanners, of course, but I had 2 of them going at the time. I was listening to Chino PD, and they were all linked together. They were all like on one master channel. I don't know, Claymores, I don't know what it was called, but the San Bernardino dispatch was on Chino's dispatch at that time. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I wonder what kind of thing they're doing now. So I'm still oblivious of what's going on. I call my buddy, Rick, that's huge scanner guy. I go, hey, why don't you listen to San Bernardino dispatch? Everything's like linked together. There's something going on. There's like some sort of exercise or some sort. And he calls me back. He's like, dude, that's not an exercise, dude. I heard him shooting. I'm like, what? And so he tells me what frequency or what channel. And so I follow along because there's like so much stuff going on, because there's like the initial site and then them tracking them and then the ending part where they're the shootout. Anyways, this had gone on for a couple hours, and I had to go to work, and it came on the news about an hour after I initially heard it. So I'm at work, and I brought my handheld scanner with me. I forget which one I have. The Uniden, it was gray Uniden, and we're all in the lunchroom. You know, by this time it's 4:00. We're all in the lunchroom listening to it, and they had the TVs on in there, and you can hear the bullets like flying by the people, and like I couldn't believe how calm the dispatcher was. All the folks involved, all the sheriff's department, and I'm like, oh, it sounds like they said, oh, the subject's hit and he's probably dead. And everybody watching the monitor, they're like, oh, it hasn't happened, you know, because it's satellite delay or whatever. I don't know. And I said it out loud. I'm like, they just killed him, so we'll look up. So then they, you know, you saw the video, him getting basically, he got shot like right like in the neck or the face or something, and his feet flying up, and then down he went. And they're like, well, how did you hear that? Because even out in Orange County, you can hear the San Bernardino County because it's up like on a hilltop. But anyways, hearing that firsthand versus what I was hearing on the news was like two different things going on. And for me, as an individual, I would like to just hear the raw stuff and let me decide what I heard or how I interpret what happened. Because you get these news people and these experts on, and they're like saying this stuff. It's like, no, that's not what happened. That's not what they're talking about. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, but I just hope someday we get all of our stuff encrypted. I know people are fighting it right now. There was something and I've talked to Dana about it. There's something going on with a, I don't know, the state, whatever. It keeps going on and off.
Encrypted or unencrypted?
Unencrypted. At least dispatch and, you know, car-to-car channels.
So you know, some of the things they say, like running license plates, and you know, that's PII. That's all done over their terminals in the car now.
MDTs,
so, yeah. Unless the thing is broken, there's some kind of issue. I mean, they might have to call it in, but it's a bare minimum. And even when they do it over the air, they don't give any information.
And even to your point, towards the end of the 800 megahertz, the smaller calls were going out on those MDTs or whatever they call them. You know, back when I first started listening to the scanner, it was like the only person at MDT, which is the whatever the way they send the computer, the dispatch through, like one or like a sergeant would have it in their car. So I could see the calls going on. But now all the small calls are going through there. You rarely hear anything. The only thing you hear good is on dispatch is like if something's like code 4 or code 3 or something big. That's all I want to listen to anyways. The day-to-day
That's right.
running plates is, I don't know. Unless I know somebody's getting pulled over, I don't give a care.
You don't care about the cat in a tree.
No. But I do want to hear if they're chasing
or
somebody.
Or if the cat's Milo.
Milo wouldn't be outside. He don't like outside. We can leave the door open. He won't walk out easily. And you met Milo.
Not when it's 100 degrees outside.
No, our cats don't want to go outside. But all right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna be back later on Sunday. I'm getting off work late on Sunday, not like at night, but later than I would normally get off. The fire department for Chino Valley Fire is still unencrypted, but it's, oh my gosh, it's digital voice. It's like a digital. It's not a human.
Was it P25?
Yeah, it's like a computer. It's so monotone.
Oh, the dispatch.
Yeah, it's. And then
I think that's a common thing in the fire service now.
And then they turn they had the TAC channels available, unencrypted, and then they whack those away. Those are encrypted. I don't know. Why would they encrypt the fire channel? And then for some reason, I had the app thing.
Firefighter safety.
What's that thing called? Pulse Point, but it doesn't like put out like all the Like there's other stuff going on. Like I'll hear sirens, like fire sirens, and then I won't hear what's going on. So I don't know. It took my hobby away. I could still listen to aircraft though, and people like him. I heard Air Force One almost got hit the other day. Well, not almost got hit.
Spirit Airlines, supposedly, but that's
gotten away almost over your area.
Yeah, but
Do what?
I think they got within 3 miles, same altitude, same heading.
blame the other airline, I guess.
The what's the word I'm looking for? The dispatcher or whatever, the ATC guy was not too thrilled with the pilots of Spirit Airlines, sorry. Anyways, what was I going to say?
They gave him a phone number to call.
They said, get off your iPad. I think is what they said.
Hamstick's in here too, yes. That's Tim, actually.
What?
Gray Man POTA's in here. First time ever. Or at least for Sonobus.
First for everything.
Not everything. I haven't won the
Greg,
lottery.
I'll tell you, your videos.
What's that?
Your color grading is different between what's going out over YouTube and what's coming through the back channel.
Yeah, that's just for reference. I don't want to eat up too much bandwidth. I'm already eating up 40 megs to send out to YouTube. I said that right. Yes, 40 megs.
Megabits?
Megabits, yes.
Not the same thing. 8 bits in a byte.
That ain't too bad, I was going to say.
So I get the video to look good.
not it.
I always get people saying, how do you get the video and the color and everything to make it look crystal clear? It's bandwidth. I put
Because it's a Mac.
You could do it with a PC. But they suggest only like 12 megabits or whatever. I'm like, I looked and I made a couple phone calls to some people that do some professional stuff up to YouTube, and they said, no, you can go up to 40. 40's pushing it, but you can do it. And they're like, well, you don't probably, what's that? What's that?
About 6K to support a 1080p stream.
But you still get pixelization. You get more pixelization when you like dissolve and you have like noisy stuff. Yeah. But when I go between scenes and stuff, it's usually you don't see like the sparklies at all. It's usually pretty clean. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna try my best to be back Sunday night, but if for sure on Monday. Hopefully the band's good, and after that, I got 6 more days of baseball. My first hockey, and then I got like hopefully I don't know, maybe a week off. I don't know for sure, but or I might be going to Nevada. But Tim, nice to see you in there, Tim Webb. And you guys have anything else to say in Sonobus? Eric's been very quiet. He's probably tired.
Who?
I have no control over the commercials. I have all that stuff turned off. I don't know why they say they still go out.
You're going to get commercials, whether you.
That's what I heard. I've talked to Mike MRD about it. He's like, just turn it on and get the money. I'm like, I don't want to get in trouble. It's not even that much. I think it's like,
whom?
I guess if someone complains and I say, go to my YouTube channel on over the air, and they find out I'm making $5 a day or a month or whatever.
No, pecuniary interest is an interesting thing, but this is an educational channel, and therefore you can do it as long as you're not asking people for money.
Nope. I have decided from the beginning that's not going to happen. I've had people try to send me money. I'm like, nope. I don't know why.
Well, I don't ask. I mean, super chats and all that stuff's turned off or turned on mine, but I don't ask for it. If somebody gives it, I'll thank them. I won't make a big deal about it if I'm actually on the air. I won't say anything about it, but I thank them and let them know that it goes back to supporting the channel for the educational aspect of what I do.
It just kind of bugs me as a watcher to have like somebody with maybe, I don't know, 500, 1,000 subs, not a big channel. And the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of their live stream, it's like, my Patreon, my this, you'll get all this first before everybody else. And you look on their videos and it's like nothing. It's like, I don't know. God, that bugs the crap.
I think
out
a lot of people are, I don't know. There's a lot of work that goes into YouTube.
There is a ton of work.
I think some people see it as a on the surface, it's a get rich quick scheme. It's kind of like, it's like professional sports, right? You've got thousands and thousands of kids that play amateur sports growing up. And then that number gets whittled down considerably when they go to play college level, and it's really small by the time they get to the pros. And that's kind of the same way with YouTube.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I had a real problem with this camera in front of me for like the first, I don't know, year. I was so afraid because people would take screenshots of me and send it to me. What were you doing? Why were you making that face? It's like just weird stuff. And it's like, I get some weird stuff, man. And I don't know. I talk to other people and they don't. Maybe it's because the other thing is I'm more of a streamer. A lot more other people produce videos and put them out. I don't know. So,
sometimes the best videos are the ones with the least amount of production value.
You'd be amazed.
Yeah.
My one shot recording my Tesla with the antenna setup got like 100, I'm almost at 200,000 views on that thing. I spent like 5 minutes on that. I don't know. It's weird. And it's stuff I tried to do. Just, I don't know. I'm not a pre-programmed or pre-taped guy.
I've got a video with, I don't even know how many millions of views it's got on it. Just a QSO with Whiskey Delta 4 Delta Alpha November. Just, it's where I called him POTA royalty. And that video just, I don't know if it's the word royalty or what, but it just took off.
How many did you get?
What's that?
How many views did you get?
It's in the millions.
Really?
Yeah.
I
counted up. I took the number of views and multiplied it by the length, the watch hours and whatever, and I did something else. And I took my shoes off and I figured out how many hours somebody's eyeballs were on that video. It's really big.
And what was the royalty?
Yeah, it was on the one where the big views was on Facebook.
Oh,
it wasn't even my ham radio. It was my overlanding channel.
Did you put it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Is it on Gray Man?
Yes, it's probably one of the. But I initially, because I originally started not live streaming, but doing ham radio content on my overlanding channel as a way to show people that you could go out and do other stuff in parks and get outdoors and things like that. And when you're camping and everything is an activity. And actually it all started around the same time. We'd had a tornado that had come through here and knocked us out with power for 4 days and everything like that. I just started thinking about other ways I could help people. And, there's this big divide in the overlanding community over ham versus GMRS. And from the 70 centimeter perspective, it really doesn't matter. Where I was wanting to point out to people and show them in ham radio where you could, or show them the overland community, you could have a simple ham radio kit that you could have in your vehicle and make contacts all over the country. And also at the same time, there had been a couple couple incidents where people had died out in BLM land because they got stranded and didn't have any form of communication that was usable. So, and that's why I started introducing ham radio content into it. And then all of a sudden I get a bunch of people who are like, they wanted the technical side of stuff. And that was probably just a little too much for the Jeep driving bath toy on the dash people that followed me.
Yeah. And to your point, I got a lot of like messages and like, I don't know how they found my email for that Tesla video, like asking me, so is that CB? In fact, I text Seth, Seth's not in here anymore. Some guy like randomly came up to me on the freeway and says, I saw your video. I'm like, what? So he sent me a message or put a comment on one of my videos. I'm like, yeah, I was the guy on the freeway. I saw your Tesla video. I remember the Egg Pro. I'm like, that's just wild. But it's like a crossover.
Doesn't that freak you out?
Yeah, I was beside myself. I'm like, why is this guy yelling at me on the freeway? I'm like, I said, yeah. I'm like, first I did, I put my window down. I'm sorry. He's like, no, I saw your car on YouTube. And then I said, look up K6EGG, and he looked it up, and he's like, yeah, that's the one. I got video of it too. He's like, that's the one. And he's like, is that CB? I go, no, it's ham radio. He's like, what the heck is that? And then our cars got mixed up, and he was gone. But yeah, the crossover stuff's good. You have a very good point on that. What do you got there? What did you put in there, Colin? Colin likes to put stuff in there. Oh, that's just your channel.
Looks like yeah.
I still can't find that video though.
Oh, the short?
Oh, it's a short?
Yeah, it's a short. Like I said, it's like a 20-second short.
How many views did he get on YouTube?
On the tubes? Oh, I don't know.
It's tacos. Lots of tacos.
I've got.
You're the taco guy, huh?
Yeah. Well, we started doing that thing on Tuesdays, and I started dumping tacos in because it was Taco Tuesday, and I'm just kind of stuck.
Yeah, I don't know where to look on here. Some of your videos get some views. It's weird how
it's really weird.
Yeah, that's what I was saying to Jason the other night when we were on the kids table. Like some stuff sticks, and then like some stuff I put on, it's like nothing. It's so strange. All right, I got to get going, but take care. I appreciate you.
Here's the short. I'll put it in the chat here real quick. And this is weird because here I'm gonna put it in the YouTube chat. That video on YouTube's only got like 171 views.
I don't want to play it. And Tommy, take care, man.
Fat Tim. That was Fat Tim.
Fat Tim eating hot dogs, Tim.
No, that was before the they diagnosed me with diabetes. My blood sugar was all over the place, and I just kept putting on weight.
Alpha November.
That sucks.
Wow. Dan, POTA royalty here. You're 5-9 to Park Kilo 4215.
Appreciate it. 5 and 5 Golf Alpha. Have a great night, buddy. 73.
All right, 73. You have a great evening.
Cool.
So it was just that simple thing, but yeah, like I said, I think it was the POTA royalty, and now everybody calls them POTA royalty.
That's awesome. All right, man. Well, I got to get out of here. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Small. Well, I was gonna say. I mean, it's kind of nice to know that I had a small part in, the well, what you want to call it, the genre, the lore of POTA.
Yeah. That's cool. Your mark is in there.
Just a small piece. So.
Single core. All right, I'm going to hit the weather. I'm guessing Eric fell asleep.
It's the middle of the day for him, he said.
Eric. He had a late night. He was partying last night. So that's not what he said. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Here comes the weather.